Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. You're not listening to Sound of Victory because I'm Jimmy, and I'm here on the West Coast for a change. And that's the beauty of the internet. I can be on the West Coast and still host an event, not just on the East Coast, but all over the world. We're already starting off with a worldwide thing going on here because we have international presence with Ravi the Poet all the way from New Zealand. Yay! And as the night goes on, we'll have more people going on too. Uh, what's interesting right now is I was looking at the lineup that we have so far, and pretty much exactly half the people here are from the West Coast. Hey, all right. So that just shows the power of the internet, the power of music, the power of song. And so to start that off, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick one here. And again, just in the hole, on deck, and playing right now. So that means everybody gets ready. In the hole, which is not next, but next. We have Happy Ron all the way from San Diego. And then on deck, we have John Gary. And then I'm playing right now. I'm Jimmy, and welcome again to the Hambone's Open Mic. Okay. I wrote this one just for this event. It's Tuesday, where are you? We got through those Monday blues. You know you're always welcome here. Say hi to all your friends before the show begins. Pick up a coffee or a beer. And when the music starts, just let it touch your heart. Wash away the worries of today. 'Cause when you're in this place, that smile on your face shows everything will be okay. 'Cause it's Tuesday. On your laptop or your phone, you don't have to be alone. Drop in from really anywhere. You can be any place. It's okay to hide your face. Just let them know that you are there. And if you can't find the time, you can go back online where all the archives wait for you. Look back, you'll be amazed. Look up to brighter days. Deep down, embrace all that is true. 'Cause it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Tuesday here at Hambone's, originally from Pittsburgh, PA, now worldwide. Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to go right into the list here. John Gary, if you're all set. Once again, we have John Gary getting ready to fire it up. But again, in the hole. Oh,
No, go.
okay. So in the hole, we've got Nancy Killell again from LA. Yay! And then on deck we have Happy Ron Hill. But right now, coming to the stage, we've got John Gary. So John, why don't you come on, unmute yourself, and let's make this happen.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. How's everybody tonight? So, last week I had mentioned as I was performing that I'm starting work on a new project, which is related to a whole bunch of songs that I wrote over the years about a story that involves a young mother who's had to relinquish her child, and of course that child, and then all the people who kind of surround that. So I find it very fascinating, and it's just based on some experiences I've had and some research that I've done over the years. So I find this whole piece about genealogy being very, very fascinating to me right now, because people are very interested in knowing where they're from, and people who have been relinquished for adoption do not necessarily know that. So there's really this kind of whole story about that. So the two songs that I'm planning to play tonight are actually from the perspective of the birth mother, a birth mother who was forced to give up her child when it's not something that she wanted to do. So the first song here is called How Do They Know How I Feel? Let me see him. Let me see him. His eyes, they could see. And he smiled at me. He said I could not touch him. They would not let me touch him. And they say I'll forget what I've done. And they say I won't regret what I've done. But how do they know how I feel? Know how I feel, know how I feel today. Whisked away like some store-bought good. No, I'd keep you if I could. And if by chance we ever meet again, I want to take you in my arms. I'd want to keep you safe from harm and tell you that I'll be here till the end. Just believe me when I say, yes, I had to give you away. I hope you're happy in the home you find. Just remember I love you so. I really don't want to let you go. Please don't ever think of me unkind. And how do they know how I feel? Know how I feel. Know how I feel today. They say I'll forget what I've done. They say I won't regret what I've done. But how do they know how I feel? Know how I feel. Know how I feel today. Thank you. So the second one here takes the story a little bit further. It's also from the perspective of the birth mother, and it's called My Beautiful Child. Oh, my beautiful child, spend each day alone with thoughts of you. Which I can never share, never share. And I don't know where you are, and I don't know how you are. Oh, my beautiful child, how I long to hold you near. But the day will never come, never come. And I don't know where you are, and I don't know how you are. The tears I've cried since you've been taken from my side will never wash away. This loneliness I feel inside for you, my beautiful child.
Wow, beautiful stuff, man.
Thank you.
John. That's a very powerful thing to be singing about and making people aware of, because I actually do know somebody who's had to give up their child. Actually, she's passed on now. She was a crackhead and she died on the street, but her child is out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are reasons why people have to give up their children. And I also have my cousin has actually a couple cousins have adopted children too, from China, and that's a whole other thing as well. But anyway,
Right.
Thank you for sharing that. And where can we find you? What kinds of stuff you got there?
You can find me on, my website, garsongsmusic.com. I'm also on Bandcamp, and I'm on Twitter and Spotify and YouTube under Garsongs Music or under John R. Gary, either way.
Great.
I link it all both ways.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and post that in the chat too, so people can copy it a lot easier.
We'll do that.
And that'll be really good. Well, thank you very much, John.
Surely.
Love your stuff. You rock.
Thanks.
Okay, so now, once again, in the hole, we have Ravi the poet. That's not next, that's next. On deck, which is next, we have Nancy Killel. But coming to the stage right now, all the way from San Diego, California, which ain't that far from me. Let's hear it for Happy Ron Hill. Hey, Happy Ron.
How's it going, Jimmy?
Doing all right, man.
So every open mic I play, there's pretty much usually a theme song, and I guess this will be my theme song for this open mic because Victory really likes it. I still want to find my heart a place in a world that's forgotten how to live with grace. People moving so fast that they never learned to dance, to build a life that starts with romance. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. She kissed my lips, and we knew when they touched. can take away its gifts. And now she's gone, wrapped in its mist. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. Should I just give up and leave the dream behind? Or do I have the faith to risk it one more time? Crawling out of a hole, 1,000 memories deep, I need to be ready to be found by what I seek. I know it won't come back till I start to let it in. It's time to learn the art of love again. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. The lost art of love. Lost art of love. Thanks so kindly, everybody. You can find me at Happy Ron, one word, pretty much everywhere on the internet. Usually I do this song fast, but I'm gonna try doing it slow because it's a song about friendship and all the people we meet in the music scene, and I usually do it as a rocking song. It'll be nice to try as a slow song, see if it works. Maybe it won't. Sometimes I don't trust enough, and sometimes I don't love enough. Don't always remember the names. Sometimes I don't think enough, and sometimes I don't drink enough. I think that is just a shame. And I need to remember just who I am here for, and not think that I need anymore. And life is pretty good. Life is pretty sweet. Life is pretty fine when you got the good-hearted people behind you. Some will just talk too much and some will not hear enough. They just think it's all about them. Some will just want back in and some will take it on the chin, always trying to go around again. But why would I think twice about those I should ignore when I've always had so much more? 'Cause life is pretty good. Life is pretty sweet. Life is pretty fine when you got the good-hearted people. Don't you forget it. I tell myself, don't you forget it. Don't you ever forget it. Life is pretty good. Life is pretty sweet. Life is pretty fine when you got the good-hearted people in front of you. Thanks so much. Find me at Happy Ron, one word, everywhere on the internet. Thanks so much for this, Jimmy, and thanks all for coming.
That's all right, thank you, Happy Ron. Yeah, make sure you post some of those links out in the chat there for everybody else to copy down. Yeah, life is definitely sweet unless you're a diabetic. Okay, next we've got... All right, so in the hole we have John Pfeiffer, even though everybody says Pfeiffer, it's John Pfeiffer. Remember that. It looks like pecan pie, yes. On deck, we got Ravi the Poet. But once again, from the East Coast, coming all the way here from Azusa, California, we got Nancy Kalal, one of my good friends here. Nancy, come on up here.
Got me on mute there. There we go.
All right.
These couple of songs here, I had inspiration actually from the television. I don't watch a lot of TV, but in this case, I was watching the Rachel Maddow show back in April of 2020. And this is when the pandemic was first new to most of us. And I watched her interview. Well, she didn't actually interview. She showed a feature film of a gal, a young ICU nurse, describing she and her colleagues' typical day at work. And I was so shocked by what I was hearing that it actually moved me to tears. And they were thinking they were getting PPE and all these things, and they were not getting the materials that they needed to do their job. And I felt they had no voice, and I felt terrible for them. So I wanted to write a song to honor them and uplift them and give the frontline workers and volunteers that are serving coronavirus patients a voice. So I wrote a song called Frontline Strong, and this song is available because I turned it into a fundraiser. It is on iTunes and Spotify and Amazon and Apple. I've also created a video, 2 different videos for it that are both up on YouTube, and I will later post my link to my YouTube channel, so you'll be able to pick up whichever one you want to watch if you decide you'd like to see it. So this is called Frontline Strong. They press their signs on the window glass to send the message a loved one passed, or reach out to hold a hand when someone's scared. They honor a code of care and service and tend to all needs, which gives them purpose. They carry on their frontline strong, do what it takes to mend a world gone wrong. They push ahead, their days are long, put others first because they're front line strong. Crowded rooms, fluorescent lights, touch and go all day and night, tired and worn with no clear end in sight. They work without thanks or kind embraces. Most people don't see their names or faces. They carry on their frontline strong, do what it takes to mend a world gone wrong. They push ahead, their days are long, put others first because they're front line strong. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is, I was up very late one night, and I really am not, believe it or not, I'm not much of a TV watcher, but I was up so late, I happened to watch a show called The Tamron Hall Show. She was doing a talk show, and she was interviewing someone named Billy Porter, who's a famous singer, actor, and he's a Tony Award winner for a show called Kinky Boots on Broadway. And he did a lot of different things that he accomplished. He's very famous, but he was on Broadway. He won the Grammy LP for Kinky Boots in 2014. In 2019, he was on a TV show called Pose. It's his show, and he was the first one to win a daytime Emmy for it. And also in 2020, he was one of the top 100 most influential people on Time magazine. And the reason that he captivated me was he shared with Tamron Hall. She wanted to know what his coming out of the closet story was, because he came out late, and he was saying several times that he was curious what would happen if he did. He was afraid. He didn't know if he'd work again in the town, if his family would disown him, and so forth. So it's a coming out song, but I kept hearing him saying that he was curious what would happen. So I picked that up and decided to write a song for him called I Am So Curious. It's basically my interpretation of Billy Porter's story. I am so curious.
Or stay black and white. Acknowledge the truth that I hide in plain sight. This is serious. What would happen to me? I am so curious. I am so curious to say what I mean and mean what I say. Reveal from the dark what I hide in the day. It's mysterious. So curious. I am so curious. I don't want to hurt more than I do from cards dealt right from a deck. Those cards made me different than you. This is serious. What would happen to me? I am so curious. I am so curious. I am so curious. Thank you.
Wow, beautiful.
Thank
We've
you.
had a couple artists in a row talking about some really good social issues, and as songwriters, those are things that we can address very positively, and make people aware in a good way. So thank you very much for that, Nancy. That was fantastic. Once again, we need to know where we can find you, so make sure you post that stuff up in the chat and all that other good stuff there. And we're looking forward to hearing your EP when it comes out, hopefully before the end of the year. We're looking forward to that. Okay, going back to the lineup here. In the hole, which is not next, but next, we have Kerry Collins. And then coming up next, which is on deck, John Pfeiffer. And now, coming up to the stage, all the way from New Zealand, one of our regulars and a great friend here, Ravi the Poet. So, Ravi, why don't you go and unmute, man?
Hello, thank you, Jimmy. It's very kind of you. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I'm going to start with a song for my mum, because she deserves it. Yeah, let me see if I can do this magic. Okay, and then I can move myself. Yes, is it working? Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Is it flipped, or is it? Can you read it, or is it flipped? Okay, it's flipped
fine.
to my one, so I'm sure.
It's fine.
Anyway, so I wrote this back on the 25th anniversary. That was like 3-4 years ago now, but this was before I started like Anyway, I made this for the 25th anniversary, and I found it again recently. That's all. And I got my sister to do the end of it. Oh, it's a little bit of an intro. Sorry. You can enjoy the smooth music. Da, da. Oh yeah, and you'll hear my voice in the background because I recorded it, but I was way worse. Oh, don't worry, just. My mother, I swear I get my mind from her. She's like no other, super mom, and I love her. When I think of you, my memories make fine summers. When I'm in a shitty mood, I love you're a sublime hugger. You satisfy hunger. You cook with love, your food's how I define wonder. I wish I never lived, I guess that's my blunder. But I gained like 20 pounds, body like butter. Bed sheets and white covers. Lay in your bed and tell you all my life's bummers. I'll miss our talks, don't ever take those nights from us. Even when I'm grey and you're gone, I know that I'm gonna talk with you, cause now I've realized what a gift to have you steer my life, such a wise rudder. I'll learn from you so I can be a fine brother, father, husband, I'll treat them all like my mother.
Happy 25th anniversary, Mummy.
It's my sister.
Thank you for always taking care of me and loving me unconditionally. You mean so much to me, and I will always love you, no matter what.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for everything.
Okay, cool. So that's just a little verse I made for Mum a few years ago, and I just wanted to play that again. She watches these after, so hi, Mum. Yeah, oh, let me take that off.
Track's a little low. You might want to turn it up just a touch.
What is?
Your track's a little bit low. You might want to turn
okay.
it up,
Well, don't worry. I'll just switch to. I'm just gonna practice a song I did last week. Cause I didn't quite do it. It's a Michael Jackson one. I'm just gonna do it again because I didn't quite get it right last week, and I'm hoping it goes better this time, but probably won't. Yeah. So I wrote the song, and I was going through a Michael Jackson phase, and it's, I was trying to write a not sad song because I usually write sad songs. Okay, cool. Okay. I never write happy songs, 'cause my mind keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. And yet I'll try write a song where you can jive, a Michael Jackson boogie type, so I can rock with you all night. 'Cause it's a thriller, a thrill for me to play for you tonight. I hope you feel the love I have for you and humankind. And man, I love the rhythm nod my head and sway from side to side. 'Cause songs help me remember life is more than only black or white. So even when I'm feeling great, and it always seems to rain, and rain and rain and rain, I need to search for sunny rays. 'Cause there's medicine and sunshine, and so much beauty in the moonlight. So think about the good times, maybe have a boogie. I swear there's medicine and sunshine, and too much beauty in the moonlight to forget about the good times. So don't forget to boogie. Okay, cool. Thank you. Stop it. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Wiz. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Ravi. That was great, man. Yeah, and once again, where do we find you?
I've got a YouTube channel called Ravi the Poet, and yeah, that's all.
Ravi the Poet on YouTube, and make sure that you put that up on the chat on the side as well. Thank you very much for that. It's all very, very cool stuff. And let's see, we're moving along pretty fast. We may actually get to a lightning round, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so once again here in the hole we have JVonD. I don't know what the J is for, but it's JVonD. Then coming up next, which is on deck, is Carrie Collins. Hey, Carrie. But right now, coming to the stage, one of my new friends that has really given me a whole lot of inspiration about knowing how tenor guitars and Barry ukes are supposed to sound like. I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear, I think it was a Nick Lucas's name floating around a lot. Because I had some of those Nick Lucas picks back in the day. And he was quite a jazzer on just 4 strings and did amazing things with that. And so John Pfeiffer is another one of those guys. So, John, let's bring you on up there. And everybody welcome John Pfeiffer, first time here at the Hambone's Open Mic.
Hey, all. Thank you for the welcome. It's delightful to be here and meet a whole bunch of new folks. You know, I'm out here on the East Coast in College Park, Maryland. But I would like to do a song that doesn't really have any social significance other than it just being inspired by my sweetheart. One morning we were sitting having coffee, watching the birds outside, and I reached over, touched her arm, and she gave me the nicest, the sweetest look. And I looked at her and I said, I think maybe someone's in love again. and then I said, excuse me, just a second. I ran for my book. I said, I got to write that down. So blew that moment, I guess. No, not. Anyway, this song is called In Love Again. Another chilly, rainy morn seeps through the window shade. Somehow the cold and drear finds me a little less dismayed. Has gloomy ever turned so fair? I can't remember when. I think maybe someone's in love again. I pry the left eye open, the other's way too slow. Hey, but no one's in a hurry here, we got no row to hoe. One kiss and this heart's racing, I'm the luckiest of men. I think maybe someone's in love again. A little groggy weakness seems to draw her playful toying. A little dawn upbeatness seems a little less annoying. A little ticklish teasing, a little knock on wood, a little hint of something unexplained but understood. And the smell of toast and coffee, like I've never had before. So warm and sweet, por causa de você, meu amor. Joe Beam for breakfast, pinch myself, I even count to 10. I think maybe someone's in love again. Oops. A little saccharine sweetness seems a little bit less cloying. A little less discreetness seems a little more enjoying. A little what we shouldn't, a little what we should, a little understanding love so little understood. Another sip of coffee, still half a cup to go. Songbirds at the feeder, but we barely catch the show. Stealing kisses across the table, she sparkles like a gem. I think maybe someone's in love again. How she beams when I love you springs sweetly from the blue. I think maybe someone's in love. Good chance that someone's in love. I think maybe someone's in love. Someone's in love with you. Thank you all. That one was written in October of 2020. I'd like to do another one that was written just after I wrote that song. And this one is written on a song prompt from Tom Prasad. Maybe I may need the lyrics, so I better put these back on. This song was written on a song prompt from Tom Prasad Rao. He said to write a letter to yourself from a pivotal time in your life to the person you are now. Well, I don't know if this is so much that as it may be just a letter from, I don't know, some idea of something greater than myself talking to me. Anyway, it's called Hey You. Hey you, yeah you, you're the one I'm talking to. Did I ever let you down? Did I never help you get back up when your back end hit the ground? I know how hard you hit the ground, but but you'll get by, I know you will, and abandon you I won't. So make the most of every day until the day you don't. Hey you, yeah you, the one no longer good enough, no longer blowing his own horn, no longer making great enough, that welcome's been outworn. I know you want to blow that horn, but you'll get by, I know you will, and abandon you I won't. So make the most of every day until the day you don't. Don't pay no mind to what's been done, or what you wish you said. Don't play that game, it can't be won, just play me one instead. Hey you, yeah you, the guy afraid he'd lose the house, the girl and happy home. Well, who ain't afraid of losing something? Ain't nothing you can own. We all want that happy home, but you'll get by, I know you will, and abandon you I won't. So make the most of every day until the day you don't. Don't fret about tomorrow or all you think you lack. Don't wait to let what's gone be gone, 'cause no one's coming back. Hey you, yeah you, the guy who thinks he's lost so much, will you never get it right? Ain't it all just slipping through your hands for holding on so tight? You want so bad to get it right, but you'll get by, I know you will, and abandon you I won't. So make the most of every day until the day you don't. And when you don't, I'll take you in and hold you to my breast. You'll go the way of all the best, take the fall, let go of all, and in my heart you'll rest.
Wow, John, yeah. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, they sound like jazz standards, man. It's
well,
it's always good when you hear stuff that you think is a standard and it's actually written by someone that you've met. So, John, how do we find you?
Oh shoot! The only place is really my YouTube channel, which is just called Pfeiffer's Corner, just like
okay,
I
so
got
it's
written up on.
Peiffer, Pfeiffer's Corner, Peiffer.
Apostrophe S.
Spelling of Pfeiffer, but it's Pfeiffer. So
Piper's
remember
Corner,
that and
yeah.
check that out. And also you play at different song circles and open mics around town too.
I
So
try
if
to get around. Yeah.
Yeah, well, welcome here, and you're always welcome to come back. We love you here.
Thank you.
I mean, some of the comments that I've been seeing back and forth are just amazing. So thanks again for coming here, John, and hopefully you stick around, and we'll chat with you a little bit later. Okay. Meanwhile, back to the list here. We've got JVonD in the hole. He said the J stands for Joe Mama, but well, maybe not. We'll see. But so JVonD in the hole. That's not next. It's next. Or excuse me. That's on deck. I'm sorry, because in the hole actually we have Catherine Beck. So Catherine Beck, yeah, you get your guitar. You're in the hole. You're next. JVonD is next, which is on deck, and coming to the stage right now we've got Carrie Collins.
Hi.
Hey, Carrie.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Cool. My daughter Rhiannon wants to wave hi real quick.
Hello.
Oh, cool. Love you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
All right. My first one, a couple years ago, I was having a hard time writing a song. I had some writer's block, so I wrote a song about it, and it's called Songwriter's Lament. So that is this one. I'm sitting here with my empty head, and I'm wondering what hasn't already been said. And I'm sitting here and I got my guitar in my left hand, and I'm sitting here and I'm just staring at my pen. And all I know is I know nothing at all. And all I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. I'm sitting here and whose story do I tell? And I'm wondering, do I write about myself, or do I write about you? Or this or that or them or us. And I'm sitting here and I don't know what I'm doing now. And all I know is I know nothing at all. And all I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. And it's like Jack Kerouac said, I've got nothing to offer anyone but my own confusion. Yeah. And it's like Jack Kerouac said, I've got nothing to offer anyone but my own confusion. Yeah. And it's like Jack Kerouac said, I've got nothing to offer anyone but my own confusion. Yeah. And it's like Jack Kerouac said, I've got nothing to offer anyone but my own confusion. thoughts run through my head, and it's so unclear just what should be said. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking this life is a parade, and I'm sitting right here, but does any of it matter anyway? 'Cause all I know is I know nothing at all. And all I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. All I know is I know nothing at all. Cheers. All right, this one is my newest one. It's called Movie Night. It is the result of a COVID-19 songwriting challenge that a friend and I started about this time last year when we thought all this was just going to last a few weeks. And we gave each other song titles, and then we're like, okay, write a song to match this title. And the song title I was given was Old Tree. And I've probably never rewritten the lyrics so much to any song ever. And it's not called Old Tree, but there's a tree in it. It's called Movie Night. Herself out to the movies. She's going to the movies. Say she lost him a while ago, and she doesn't know if she'll ever find love again. True love like in the movies. And as she stares up at the silver screen, she pictures herself in a movie scene. Gets lost in a dream and starts to think maybe one night I'll be down by the creek under the cherry tree, and that's where he'll find me, and he'll walk over me and he'll smile and say, he'll say, hey baby, wanna star in a love story with me? Ooh. Same Tuesday night, same July, summer of 1943, and he is so lonely, so he puts his best shirt on, heads to town. He's taking himself out to the movies. He's going to the movies. He lost his wife years ago, and he knows it's time. He's gotta let her go. He's gotta let her go. And as he stares up at the silver screen, he pictures himself in a movie scene, and he gets lost in a movie dream and thinks maybe one night I'll be down by the creek and I'll see her there waiting for me underneath the cherry tree, and I'll walk up to her and say, I'll say, hey baby, wanna star in a love story with me? the diner across the street, and that's where they meet. And he walks over the table and asks if he can sit down in the empty seat, and she agrees. And he says, "Excuse me, miss, would you like to go for a walk with me? Down by the creek there's a pretty cherry tree." And she says yes, and as they head that way, they both start thinking, hey, maybe this is the first scene in our love story. Love story, a love story. And summer of 1943, and they find true love like in the movies. They find true love like in the movies. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you, Carrie. And you're using a phone, right?
Huh?
You're using your phone today,
Yeah, did it come through okay?
and it sounded fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah,
My
that's
iPhone
very
just
good.
updated today, so I'm glad to know that update.
No, it's good. Good to know that your phone's working good. So thank you very much for that. And how do people find you?
I'm on YouTube, Carrie Collins Music. I'm on Reverb Nation, Carrie Collins 1. I have Facebook, Carrie Collins Music. And then I have singles on iTunes, Spotify, and whatever the other, all the things.
So you're all over the place. Well, that's great. Yeah. Had some really good comments on the side there. You know, a lot of people were surprised because you sound one way when you speak, and then when you sing, it's like a whole different person. It's very, very cool. So thank you very much, Carrie. You rock. That was really, really good. Okay. Back to the list here. On the whole, which is not next, but next, we have Orange G, who is also our Twitter specialist, who's putting everything out there and letting people know what's going on. So thanks again for that, Orange G. He also hosted last week. Thank you, Sen, for that. And also, by the way, today is being sponsored by Nalani Music. So J&J Band, I think it is. So thank you very much, Nalani, for that. So that's next. And the whole on deck, we have Catherine Beck. And right now on stage, we have Jay, not necessarily for Joe Mama, but JVonD. All right, Jay, I want you to unmute yourself. Let's hear it.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
What's up, Jimmy? All right, I'm going to play a Dave Strauss tune here, one of our buddies. So, hope you guys dig it. It's time for disc golf. Yeah.
How's out back finishing a beer?
Seems so calm. Godzilla. Godzilla.
All right. Well, my computer crapped out again, so I don't know.
It's okay, man. That
thing's
sounded
crazy.
awesome. That was fantastic. You got some
Thanks,
great
bud.
graphics and everything else going on, too.
Cool, thanks, guys.
No, man, that was great. I mean, it made me think, gee, did
Oh, if I could
transpose my meds, you
just
know?
give out a shameless plug.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start like an artist, like a producer, recording artist community at budhubradio.com. And so anybody can be a DJ there. I'm trying to get like singer-songwriters to tell stories and play their old music, their old recordings, or just DJ. Like my daughter's going to be DJing tomorrow night on Hump Day sessions. So if anybody is interested in just being a DJ, it's totally free. You just hang out with us. Please join us. Thanks a bunch, everybody.
Yeah, well, drop
Thanks,
that
Jimmy.
in the chat, man. Make sure that we have
All
a
right.
link there that we can copy.
Cool.
That's very cool. I like the way that the Bud Hub almost looks like the Budweiser font that you got going on there.
Oh, and if anybody wants, they can grab my demo tape off my site. And there's a coupon code that's Hambones for anybody who needs help doing WordPress on their WordPress websites or hosting on my site that I offer. So you'll get a 40% off WordPress hosting and design. So
Very cool.
Hambones.
Yeah, if your
Thanks.
website looks as good as what you just put out there, that'll totally be awesome, man. Well, thank you very much. JVonD, everybody.
Take it
All
easy.
right. Yeah.
Later.
Okay. So now, back to the list here. I noticed that I had made a little mistake here on the lineup. So Orange G is actually still in the hole because that's just the way that the lineup went. So in the hole, Orange G, that's not next, it's next. On deck, which is next, we got Nalini Music with her cool backdrop. It's going to be happening very soon. And also Nalini is the host or the sponsor for this month. So thank you very much. Because this is the last day of March, right? So March is Women's Month, and that's why you want to do that. And now coming to the stage, we have Catherine back. Yay, Catherine! Let's go and unmute. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
All the way from Pasadena, up the street from me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple new songs tonight. The first one is just a happy little tune. I don't know how I thought of it. But it's called Apple Pie Club. And it's just about being accepted no matter who you are or what you are, kind of thing. But anyway, here it goes. Everybody's waiting for the fairy tale kiss. Everybody's waiting for something they missed. It's a dream when you think about it, but you know dreams can come true. Everybody's looking for a friend of their own. Everybody's looking for something called home. It feels so good when you find it, when you find it. I just wanna belong to your apple pie club. Wanna belong to your apple pie club. Take me as I am, rough around the edges, but real good inside. I just wanna belong to your apple pie club. Fireworks begin to spark. Do I drown them out or add flames to the flames? 'Cause I just wanna belong to your apple pie club. Wanna belong to your apple pie club. Everybody's looking for a lifelong plan. Everybody's got to make a stand. Be nice when no one's looking. Be as good as you can. I might be different, but I'm just like you. Kinda crazy, but I know we'll get through. It's a dream when you think about it. Dreams do come true. 'Cause I just wanna belong to your apple pie club. I wanna belong to your apple pie club. Take me as I am, rough around the edges, but real good inside. I just wanna belong to your apple pie club. I wanna belong to your apple pie club. Wanna belong to your apple pie club. It's just a fun little song. Let me grab my other guitar. Okay. How about the big gun out tonight? This song is a new one also. I've got a sheet on the lyrics. It's done in a really weird tuning that happened by mistake. I was tuning in a D tuning and then put my guitar back in the case, and it got way out of tune, but then I just kept it like that. And I go, oh, that sounds kind of cool. So anyway, Jimmy, if you want to know, it's a D, F sharp, C sharp, E, F sharp, and a B. It used to be a D, but it changed to a B. So anyway, it's just a kind of interesting tune. It's called The Longest Night of Rain.
looks like her internet froze or something happened on her side.
Out of nowhere, thoughts of you reappear. Should I call you up and say hello? But the damage has been done. This is the longest night of rain I'll ever know. The longest night for me to endure. The longest night without you. Should I call you up and say hello? The damage has been done. I can't breathe, 'cause the dust of love is choking on my heart now. I can't hear it beat. Leaving you too soon, thoughts of you reappear. I can only play my own song. I can't sing through. I forget the words and the melody comes out wrong. Should I call you up and say hello? But the trenches have been dug. This is the longest night of rain I'll ever know. The longest night for me to endure. The longest night without you. The longest night without you.
Wow. I wish I had more mistakes like that and make your guitar sound awesome.
Thank you.
So, Catherine, where can we find you?
CatherineBeck.com. That's my website. And then I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, I think. Yeah,
And
but I
you
can
also
put it on
have
the...
and you get that CD, or you get your CD, which is
Georgia Peach Skies.
Georgia Peach Skies, right? So make sure you check out Catherine Beck's stuff. All really, really good. And got a pretty short night, actually. So we'll probably do what we like to call the lightning round. So we'll see how that works out. So if you do want to do one more song, go ahead and put your name up in the chat, and we'll go ahead and make that happen. So to give you guys a quick second while you're doing that and thinking about it, once again, you can support this open mic by going to Venmo at lissvictory, CashApp at lissvictory, or PayPal, which is https://paypal.me/lissvictory, or Patreon, which is patreon.com/liss, LISS, victory. And this very, very cool mug, which looks just like the logo there. So it's interesting. You pull it back, you see that. But this very cool mug, designed by Wes Artec Mason. Thank you very much, Wes, once again. Yeah. So you can get the mug if you go to store.hambonesopenmic.com. Just like the shirt that he's wearing there, virtual mic. Yeah, that's beautiful. So you can see that. It says, I was in the hole at Hambone. So you can get that shirt or this mug or some other merch at store.hambonesopenmic.com. Now, again, it's not that expensive really, because this is a legendary thing. And on top of that, this is historical, because without this pandemic, this kind of thing wouldn't have happened. And, we're international, which is something else that wouldn't have happened. So I think this is a pretty fantastic thing, and pick up some merch to commemorate that. We plan to have this continue right along even after things open up a little bit more. So make sure that you do get that. But if things happen, hey, at least you'll remember it from all this good stuff here. But meanwhile, so make sure you put your name up in the chat if you want to go one more round, one song. And here we go with the lineup. So on deck we have Shadow, or no, excuse me, in the hole we got Shadow. On deck, Orange G, who hosted last week. And right now, coming to the stage, the sponsor of this month, ladies and gentlemen, we got Nalini from J&J Band. Nalini, go ahead and unmute.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Jimmy.
Sure.
And actually, Jimmy, you were the one who introduced me to the Hambones open mic last May. So thank you for that. It's been a great adventure. One of our friends here, Juan Gutierrez, wrote this song called Wake Up America. And I was watching the documentary about Greta Thunberg from Sweden, the 15-year-old climate activist who took the world by storm, kind of chiding the adults for ignoring the problem. And this song came to mind because we just can't solve any problems when we're so incredibly divided. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't believe the world is still turning. The line between love and hate has grown thinner. This makes me sick, another disappointment. It makes me feel the American dream is burning. Oh, whoa, 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 watching it fall apart in front of our eyes. Whatever happened to us being united? We must stand up and take responsibility. If we don't, then we're going down in history. Wake up, wake up, wake up, America. Wake up, wake up, wake up, America today. Oh, oh, what is happening to the world today? Is it the apocalypse? Is it too late? This is not what we stand for. This is not who we are. Wake up, wake up, wake up, America. Wake up, wake up, wake up, America today. That was Juan Gutierrez.
Nalini.
Yes.
I think your original sound got turned off.
Oh my goodness. No, it's on.
Okay, that's weird because I was hearing that weird swirling thing going on. You don't have any effects on, right?
Let me check my Focusrite settings. They should be okay. But, yeah, they're okay.
Okay.
So
yeah,
what is it?
Sounded real swirly.
Swirly. Let me see. Do you want me to unplug my guitar?
Well, just play the guitar real quick again. Let me see how it sounds. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of swirliness. I think it might be the microphone picking it up and giving you more.
Or maybe she has the wrong microphone. Check what microphone you're using.
Well, I'm plugging in my voice on the Focusrite.
You're not coming through that microphone in front of your face.
Focusrite might not be selected. You might be on the native microphone.
That would explain everything.
Yeah.
I feel so bad doing a whole song.
Oh, that's so much better.
Crazy setting, you guys.
No, it actually sounded okay. One of the reasons why is because the nature of how that song sounds. It sounds like a psychedelic.
So it
60s
sounded like
song.
an effect a little bit.
Yeah, it sounded like a psychedelic 60s thing. So that's cool.
I'm sorry, Juan. Oh my gosh.
No, it was cool. I like that.
I hate beating up someone's song like that. Well, anyway, maybe I'm a little bit in a depressed mood because I'm going to sing another sad song.
Okay.
Actually, good news. They said yesterday that once you're fully vaccinated, it's extremely unlikely, 90%, that you won't pick up the virus and pass it along to someone else, which is a real relief. It's a major announcement, so I'm super happy about that. How's that sound to Jimmy? You and I, we've gone around in circles for a long, long, long time. We've been reaching for the golden ring we've missed so far. Maybe there's a good reason why. Every time the sun rises, I smile again, but in the end, the moon reflects on my tears as I face my biggest fears. Every day we move along in our separate ways. Do you feel as lonely as me? The little love and tenderness comes our way as a high price to pay. Every time the sun rises, I smile again, but in the end, the moon reflects on my tears as I face my biggest fear. Could it be that we have lost at Every time the sun rises, I smile again. Why, thank you, Jimmy. And thank you, all you Hamboners. I'll see you in the green room. Well, I'll stick around for another song, maybe, if I can think of one.
Okay, that sounds good. And how does everybody find you?
Well, I'd love it if you find me on Instagram. It's called, my band is called JNJ. That's John, Nalini, and Joyce. JNJ Band Official on Instagram.
Okay.
And we practice live every Wednesday, and we'd love to see you.
Great. Okay, well, thank you very much, Donnie, and thanks again for sponsoring this month. It's been really great. We've got a whole lot of things going on, and of course, checking the chat, we do have a full lightning round with pretty much everybody. We're still waiting to hear from a couple people to see if they want to do that one extra song.
Settings are changing.
Settings are changing. Well, the times are changing, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much, Nalini. So now we have just in the hole, we have nobody. Well, actually, the second round. Oh, actually, me. So I'm going to play after Shadow. Shadow is currently on deck, getting ready. And coming to the stage right now is Orange G.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
All right, man.
Awesome. I am going to play a couple of originals. I just got this guitar back from the shop, so I got it yesterday. This guitar, I've had it for like 30 years, and it is older than myself, so I kind of missed it for the last 3 or 4 months, so I'm really happy to have a chance to play it again. This song is a song about perspective. It's a song I wrote as kind of a reminder to myself to not always think the negative. So it's called Look Both Ways.
Monsters they find and
is look both ways. Thank you. And no instrument change tonight. I'll instrument change for the lightning round, but just happy to have this guitar back. I haven't played it in like forever, and so I kind of missed it. I definitely missed it. But yeah, this song is it's a song about isolation, and I wrote it more about the feeling of isolation than actual isolation. But if that makes any sense, it's called Outpost. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, Orange G, thank you so much. Thanks again for all that you do, for sponsoring, for hosting, and all the good stuff. And how do people find you?
You could, probably the easiest way is to go to my Linktree, linktr.ee/orangeg, and I'll post it in the chat for sure.
Thank you. So that's Linktree, Orange G. That's 3 E's. Geee. Because I guess I heard the rule of threes. I don't know what that means, but whatever. And also, just noticed in the YouTube posts that Dig It Dave has generously stepped up to sponsor, I think, the month of May, right? Because April's already sponsored by somebody. So thank you very much, Dig It Dave, for sponsoring. That's awesome. And for those of you guys who signed on late because you forgot that there is a time difference between East and West Coast, no problem, because we're going to do what's called a lightning round. And the lightning round means that everybody is going to be doing another song. Pretty much everybody that's on the list almost wanted to do another song, so we're going to be doing that. And you guys are going to be having a good time hearing all of our artists one more time. Make sure that you are paying attention. So, real quick, once again, the lineup that we've got is pretty much the same that we had just a few minutes ago. Let's see, where did I put that lineup here? Always drop things here. Okay, so it's going to be the same lineup that we had before. Well, we got a lot of comments here, just noticing as I scroll through. So we got John Gary, and then John Pfeiffer, Kerry Collins, JVonD, Catherine Beck. I don't know if Nalini's volunteered or not. You gonna do another one, Nalini? Just, yeah? No? Maybe? Okay. Well, Nalini's in there too. Orange G, and then Shadow. But for me right now, I am... Oh, what's this? One more message here. Here we go. Oh, thank you. So, I'm going to do a couple.
Hey, Jimmy?
Yep.
You want to get Shadow in for the end of the regular list?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Shadow is up right now. What am I thinking? I've just got...
and he's our sponsor for next month.
Oh, Shadow's a sponsor for next month. That's what I thought. All right. So thank you very much. Let's give it up here for Shadow, finishing off our first round.
All right. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even notice that I was going to get...
Way too hot.
Okay. Well, I'm going to mute the microphone soon anyway. Okay. Just a little bit better volume there for
You can still
speaking.
go down a little bit more, but yeah, I think you're good. If you're not talking.
Okay, let's try to take me down to about here. Does that work?
Yes.
All right. Well, more worried if you hear this.
Yes, I can hear.
Is that all right?
Distorted, man.
All right.
You have distortion on, or is that?
Yeah, distortion is on.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and roll with that. No, that wasn't the right chord. I'm going to take two.
much, Shadow. Thank you very much, man. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, love those soundscapes. That's very cool.
I appreciate it.
And how do we find you?
Twitch.tv/MWDA Shadow.
MWDA Shadow. And you're actually more of a gamer on Twitch, right?
Yeah, lately, anyhow. That's where the last few months have led me.
Cool.
We have a bittersweet day coming up, though. The game that I've kind of fallen into a very awesome community like this one playing is going offline tomorrow. Super Mario Brothers 35, it was called. It was only available to be played for a limited time. It's not like they're discontinuing the game so you can't buy it anymore. It is you will not be able to play it even if you have it. So that's a little bittersweet. So we'll see where it goes from there. But over the last few months, got a little bit of a following on Twitch by playing that game and networking with others who play it. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. Okay, well, you're part of the lightning round, so you'll get to close off the show pretty much too. So that's good.
I will see you then.
We'll hear you then. Meanwhile, I'm going to play a couple.
All right.
This is one of the latest ones I wrote. Rescued this old Buick from the junkyard. Put it back together. It's a labor of love. Can't stop very well, but it knows where I'm going. Taking my directions from above. And next time I see you, we each will fill a glass and toast all the memories that long since I've passed. And if I never see you in this lifetime, my friend, I'm sure that I will see you again. And this guitar has so many stories to tell. When I pick it up, it whispers in my ear. For all those who played it, held it close to their heart, and stained it with laughter and tears. And next time I see you, we each will fill a glass and toast all the memories that long since have passed. And if I never see you in this lifetime, my friend, I'm sure that I'll still see you again. These walking shoes have finally worn through. Step into the rhythm of a life upon this road. The leather may be broken, but still there is a soul, and stories left to be told. And next time I see you, each will fill a glass and toast all the memories that long since I've passed. And if I never see you in this lifetime, my friend, I'm sure that I'll still see you again. I'm sure that I will see you again. Thanks. So I'm still in this tuning, so I'm just going to play this one. don't even remember my own lyrics. Hang on. When you smile at me, I get warm deep inside. Yeah, this is terrible. Let me grab one more coffee. When you smile at me, I get warm deep inside. Feels like sunshine in my heart. The touch of your hand makes my world seem so bright. Feels like sunshine in my heart. When I hold you close, I don't want to let you go. Don't need to say what you already know. A kiss from your lips turns on all my inner lights. It feels like sunshine in my heart. You here with me, that's all I need. I wanna be where you are, forever yours. Nothing means more. You are the sunshine in my heart. When I hold you close, I don't wanna let you go. Don't need to say what you already know. A kiss from your lips turns on all my inner lights. It feels like sunshine in my heart. You here with me, that's all I need. I wanna be where you are, forever yours. Nothing means more. You are the sunshine in my heart. You are the sunshine in my All right, thanks. So, now we go to the lightning round. And when we have the lightning round, that means everybody has one song. We don't have a whole lot of talking in between because we've already said it. Everybody should be up in the chat. So let's rock this show. We're going to run in the same order that we had previously. So we've got John Gary, then John Pfeiffer, excuse me, then JVonD, Carrie Collins, Catherine Beck, Nalani, I don't know if you're going to go or not, Orange G, and Shadow. So here we go, starting with John Gary. Go ahead and kick it up, man. John, you there?
Yes, I hadn't had the
you
unmute
go.
yet. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to continue in the same vein as I did before. This is called Tomorrow Will Come. I do not know my name. I don't know who I am. Be forever searching till I know just what I am. You can say I am this. You can say I am that. But it will never change this place that I am at. I can endure. Someday I will know you. Of this I am so sure. Someday to find this thing to rest my mind. I know I have a right to know what is my name, to know from where I came. Darkness of this night. Tomorrow will come, and then I'll
All right, John Gary, thank you so much. Beautiful. So make sure you look for his whole set coming up sometime soon. And now we've got John Pfeiffer, followed by JVonD after John. So John Pfeiffer, go ahead and kick it up.
I was trying to unmute, and you're sending me the message to unmute, and it kept getting all botched up. But I guess I got it fixed now, huh? You can hear me okay, right? All right. How I switched ukuleles to a solid body. Is the balance still seem about right? Okay, it's not too loud. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do a song that's just been running through my head all this week, and I'm not sure why, but I wrote this back in September. It's called "It's Time to Go Home," and the only thing about this one is my mom was kind of a closed book. You never knew how she was a great listener, but you never knew quite how she felt about it. Pretty much anything. She didn't let much of her feelings out. Anyway, but the song's only minimally about that. Anyway, goes like this. It's time to go home. Mama's last words I heard spoken. She closed her eyes and drifted off. The cancer's gun still smoking. That scene still reeling through my mind now. 30 years in line. Countless riddles left unsolved to replay one more time. They dog my days and haunt my nights. I hear that tumor moan. I drown it out with blues and booze till it's time to go home. I watch those credits rolling over nightlife's steady drone. Try not so hard to wonder why. Fly high till it's time to go home. Yeah, it's time to go home. Last call, the bar is closing. For some, the night's still buzzing. They're still flirting, they're still posing. Just what they're really looking for, I wonder, do they know how precious, fragile, fleeting is their role in this old show? Hubcaps gleaming, tires squealing, hormones overblown. A stark reminder where I've been. Well, so long, child, it's time to go home. Just leave those credits rolling, leave the glitter, leave the chrome. This hot ride's old and full of rust, so trust me, it's time to go home. Yeah, it's time to go home. Leave my shoes to do the homing. Leave the mind to wander. Shores of heaven he'll be combing. For moons and stars in empty shells, the waves, I hear them roll. Chase the sirens at your peril. Heed the storm bells toll. Or is that bell the corner church proclaiming for St. Joan? Awake to arms, all sinners, I believe I'll just go home. All those credits keep on rolling. All the stars have up and flown. Now I've been roaming all night long, but maybe I'm already home. I'm already home.
John Pfeiffer, awesome stuff, man. And yes, if you're here at the Hambone's Open Mic, you are already home, because this is home for so many of us. It's just been really, really great. I mean, anywhere where we have music, that's home for a lot of us. So thanks very much again. Again, look for John. I just subscribed to his channel on YouTube as well. Pfeiffer's Corner, check that out. Now we got JVonD, not John, just JVonD. J possibly for Joe Mama, but not necessarily. So he's got some cool stuff all the time. He's just got the cool graphics in the background. You might want to mention that real quick about what you're doing with that too, because I know that you also talked about you do that with websites. But let's give it up for JVonD. After that, carry on.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm using Wirecast. I know a lot of you guys use OBS, but Wirecast allows me to use the desktop presenter. So like the computer out there, you'll see what I'm looking at like during the music show here. And I'm gonna play a song called Locomotora. It's a guitar song in G. So if you're playing along, it's just a super simple G, unless the thing craps out again, and then I'll start doing some crazy octatrack stuff. Check it out. It's time for disco. Yo, what's up? I guess that's it.
All right. That was
That
awesome.
stupid thing
JVonD,
isn't working
everybody.
again.
That
Anyways,
was very, very cool.
hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah.
JVonD.com for all the stuff. For all the goods.
Okay, make sure you check it out.
JVonD, that's it. Thanks, Jimmy. I can't hear anything, so I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys.
All right, JVonD, thank you. Okay, next up we've got Carrie Collins, followed by Catherine Beck. So, Carrie, let's go ahead and get you unmuted, and then Catherine, get ready.
Hi. All right, so I'm going to attempt this cover that I owe a friend from a request open mic back in December. I was requested to cover Zombie by the Cranberries, and I've been messing around with how to cover this song because I wanted to like cover it. And every time I try and record a video to post to this open mic, I screw it up and then I re-record and screw it up and re-record and end up wanting to like throw my phone at a wall. So I figure the best way to just like get over the nerves with this is to just do it live on this open mic. And if I screw it up, I screw it up, but at least I've gotten through it once with like actual humans listening. So here we go.
Another head hangs slowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? You can see it's not me, it's not my family in your head. They're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and guns in your head. They're crying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie. Another mother's breaking heart is taking over. The violence causes silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916 in your head. They're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and guns in your head. They're dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie. zombie. What's in your head?
Got through it.
All right, Carrie. Yeah.
Woo! Thanks for listening.
Carrie Collins, thank you so much. Okay, hopefully we'll be seeing you again. Please come back. And
Have a
once
good
again,
night.
you guys can support this open mic by going to Liss Victory's stuff, LISS. Just look for Liss Victory on pretty much everything, and you'll find her, and you'll be able to put money in there. Meanwhile, we've got Catherine Beck up now, and after Catherine, we got Nalini. So, Catherine, or I don't know if Nalini's playing or not, but Catherine, go ahead and unmute, and we are ready to rock.
There we go. Yay. Okay. I'm going to do a newish one, and it was made into a video, and I wrote the song with Jimi, and it's called Double Shot of Whiskey. I may not be everything you need, I may not be everything you see, but I'm a double shot of whiskey. I'm the one you need the most, not some watered down love. I'm the one that keeps on lingering on. I'm the one that turns into your favorite song. I'm your traveling star, but you don't know it. We all make plans to hold another hand in hand. Disregard the outcome. You can pour another double and I'll drink you down, 'cause I'm your double shot of whiskey. So do me good, do me right, do me good, don't get up a fight, 'cause I'm your double shot of whiskey. I'm the one you need the most, not some watered down love. It starts out smooth, so smooth and warm, that hamburger love that I felt before. I'm your traveling star, but you don't know it yet. You don't know it, you don't know it. We all make plans to hold another hand in hand. Disregard the outcome. You can pour another double and I'll drink you down, 'cause I'm your double shot of whiskey.
All right, Catherine Beck, thank you. And make sure you listen to that song online. It was kind of cool because I even got a chance to add a little bit remotely. That was a whole lot of fun recording as part of her.
You did, and you did great, Jimmy.
Yeah, thanks. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Nalini, are you going to be playing one for Lightning Round or not? Nope. Okay, so that means we're skipping over to Orange G. And then following Orange G, we got Shadow. So Orange G, go ahead and unmute.
All right. Hey, Jimmy.
All right.
So I'm going to play a song. It's my newest song. It actually comes out tonight at midnight. So basically an hour and a half from now, it will be available on Spotify. And it's a song about past lives lived, distractions that we find in our lives, and the constant need to find focus and refine focus. It's called Echoes in the Park. Trees staring up at the pre-roll in my existence. Echoes in the hall, I hope to see your face. Wish to be in more than one place. Going to extreme successively, managing all of my fascinations. I control my self-destruction with little choices. Staring at the screen, ever constantly obsessed with things imaginary. I wander in the park, they come and follow me, making friends with all of my hallucinations. And I reserve my paranoia for what I know is. I woke up in those trees, with of acid breeze, ain't cause to organized confusion. I contemplate this life, ain't no good reason why any of it ever even happened. But each day I repay the lanes to keep connections. But each day I repay the lanes to keep connections.
All right, thanks. Orange G. And by the way, I noticed you're not in your other place you've been in for the last few weeks.
Yeah. I'm up in the living room today. So,
Back up in the living room.
yeah. Change of scenery.
Change of scenery, and you're no longer underground. Yeah, but that's very cool. Okay, Orange G, thank you once again, and thank you for switching everything over to Twitter and all that good stuff. And by the way, for those of you guys who are here on Zoom, you're able to see Paca. That is in Erie, Pennsylvania. And yeah, Dig It Dave is working on a stage. The stage looks properly attired. And I think he's got some live stuff going on. And that may be one of the cool things that's happening is that, things are opening up. Again, this is still going to be happening every Tuesday evening. But, yeah, we're going to be seeing some people dropping off because they're playing live. And that's a good thing. So make sure you support each other when we're doing all that good stuff and playing live. But meanwhile, yeah, there's Dig It Dave. Hey, Dig It. All right, man. Thank you so much for being here. And sponsoring May as well. So thank you very much for that again, too. And now we've got Shadow. So, Shadow, why don't you go ahead and unmute?
All right, I'm unmuted. I did adjust my microphone a little more. Is it too hot, you think? What if I, down? Okay.
Yeah, bring the microphone down just a little bit.
Okay, let's try this.
You're still up there.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't tried to sing in a while. What do you think now?
A little bit more, and then I think you'll be okay. You're now no longer hitting the red.
Okay, well, let's take it down over here. And do you hear both me and the guitar?
Yeah.
All right, let's just go. I need to practice this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it tonight. trying to add another wrinkle in here with a new toy, but let's go ahead and do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. After all we've been through, maybe I'm too good for you. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit around and wait for you, and I can't do that. Now there's no turning back. It takes time to move on. I need love to feel strong. And after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. I know that I'll get through this, because I know that I am strong. I don't need you anymore. 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 Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside of myself. I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside of myself. I really don't think it's strong enough.
All right, Shadow.
All right. I still got to
you.
practice the timing and maybe find a better place to put that particular pedal. My shin is very mad at me right now, keeping my foot hovering over it that whole time and trying to time when to tap it. But
Yeah, playing a looper is a whole different thing. It's like playing another instrument, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay, well, I believe that's our show. So thank you once again, everybody, for coming. It's been really awesome. For those of you that are on YouTube, make sure that you can check that out too. Once again, please send money. Well, I mean, support this showcase open mic, because really it is a very powerful thing. You can go to paypal.me/lissvictory, LISS victory, patreon.com/lissvictory. And of course, you can buy cool stuff. PayPal at Zoom, paypal.me/lissvictory/1575. Now, you can also buy very, very cool merch. It doesn't come up really good on the virtual. But once again, there's very cool merch if you go to store.hambonesopenmic.com, and you're going to see all kinds of cool stuff there. And again, this is a historical event, man. We're connecting the coasts and having a great open mic. It's been really, really good. And I encourage you guys to continue with this. And we'll be seeing you guys next. Also, a little spot for me too. A week from tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday the 7th, SongNet is having a guest speaker who is going to talk about how to generate revenue. In other words, how to make money right now. So make sure you check that out, www.songnet.org, or you can go to songnet.info. If you want to attend that, it's free. Sign up to showcase at songnet.info, and we'll see you guys then. Till then, remember to always live in the moment, because the journey is often the destination. Have a good one, guys. See you next week.